Greetings! Today I'm going to talk about tapering your graver. And what do I mean about tapering your graver? Here is an example of a graver that has no tapering. So it just has the face, and that's the only geometry on this particular tool, the face. Here is an example of a graver that has tapering on both sides, and the top has also been taken down. Now when you buy these from GRS tools, if you say you get a 90-degree graver, square graver, it will come like this, and you see that the top part right here has been taken down. That's it on this particular tool. So when you get these, this will already be pre-ground. Now let's say you get a blank, which you can get these completely blank. They have nothing on them. If you grind this part down, just like the face in my previous sharpening video, you'll be fine. All the geometry that you need to sharpen a blank is in that previous video. But let's say you want to taper it. Now, what is the point of doing that? Well, a couple of reasons. This top part here, when that's taken down, there is less to grind off the face later. So let's say you pop your point very badly in a horrible engraving incident, you have less of the face to grind down, less metal to come off, so it sharpens quicker. That being said, I personally don't think it really alters the time that much, but that's just me. The sides, like on this graver, that helps give you a visual of where the point is whenever you're going to cut. It's very helpful. So you can kind of think of like you're actually shrinking the point of the tool just so you can better see where it goes, right? Not necessary. You don't have to do it. I engraved for years without doing that, but it is helpful. I'm going to take this pre-ground GRS tools graver and go over this top part here just to show you how to do it. And we'll just pretend that it hasn't been ground already. So I'm going to put this in the dual angle fixture, and I'm going to put it face down as if I was going to sharpen the face. Because remember, that angle is on the same side as the face, right? So in this case, usually we do a face of 45 degrees. So this time it is at 15 degrees down. So just to show you, we're not doing anything with the sides, right? So that's at 0 and 15 degrees down. So just to show you, we're not doing anything with the sides here, right? So it's 0 degrees on the sides and 15 degrees down. Remember, turn the machine on first. And put that down. Listen to that sweet grinding music. And as far as how you grind, how far you go it's really up to you. Obviously not to the point, but you could go as far as perhaps a couple of millimeters before the point or a millimeter before the point. It kind of depends on how you cut, because remember, there's a very small area of the point that's actually doing the cutting, again depending on how you cut. So if you're working really fine, you can take a lot of that off. Right, so there it is. I just took a little more off. You do not need to take this down to every wheel and then put a polish on this or anything. I mean, you can because it looks cool, but it's not going to actually, this doesn't contribute to any of the actual cutting, right? So you can just keep it at 260 if you want. Next are the sides. So I'm going to turn this to the side. I'll turn it around in a second. You can already see it's to the side in your direction to 90 degrees. I'll turn that around 90 degrees. All right, this next part right here, it is not 15 down. I could do 15 down, but I want the angle to go further down the graver. I've been using 5 degrees whenever I do this. 5 degrees down. So I flipped it and did it on both sides, and you can see that it is now tapered. You can go as far as you want with this. I think this is fine. I could go maybe a little bit more if I want the top to be a bit smaller, but that's basically how you do it. That's all for today. So good luck tapering your graver.